Yeah, so this is a credit union that's already nearby that wants to move onto the property at North Lake Mall, the former North Lake Mall. And we're excited to have them move from just outside the city to just inside, and they intend to have a drive-through, which generally requires a special land use permit, just so that we can keep control of that and make sure they have enough room to stack all the cars and move them through safely. So they had to apply for what we call a SLUP. So Monday night we'll be taking up a final vote, a second hearing and a final vote to make that decision. Well, it's a pretty fun project. It's actually two separate things. We're going to be installing a slide for the pool at Rosenfeld Park, the former Smoke Rise Bath and Racket Club. And at Cofer Park, we're going to be installing something called an aqua swing, which is a little hard to describe, but great fun. And Rip Robertson has promised to take the first ride, so we're sure it's safe. We intend to issue the call, which is sort of the official notice of when the election will be for the seat formerly occupied by Bill Rosenfeld. It's a good example of two things about government. One, that things are a little more complicated than they seem on the surface, and the other is that they always take longer than you might expect. So when Bill passed away in January, we began looking into what we were allowed to do, what we were required to do regarding filling his seat. And some of that had to do with the legislation that we had requested about term limits and asking for the ability to appoint someone to fill that seat for a time. And so now that the legislative session is over, all that's cleared up, we know what we can do, and so we're going to be establishing that election at the same time as our other regular elections in November. The qualifying will be at the same time, the fees will be the same, we'll just have one more than we might have otherwise, and so we'll be making that official on Monday night, and all the information will be available through our city clerk's office. Just point out for everybody, the governor recently relaxed a lot of the COVID restrictions, which means we can begin doing some things a little more, I'll say, normal than we have for a while, but we intend to continue with what we call hybrid meetings. So you'll be able to attend in person to the extent we have capacity in the room, and or choose to attend by Zoom and hear all the information as well as participate in the public hearings. So take your pick, and we look forward to seeing you.